Welcome back to the channel. New deals have popped up on the Nintendo Switch eShop, including massive discounts to a bunch of games from Taito and in games, in addition to the last round of deals from the Hypermax sale before that all goes away on June 26th. There is a lot of gems in this video, so make sure to hang on and subscribe to the channel to tell you about some awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals. First up, LILIES, Quietus of the Nights is a pretty sweet Metroidvania that's going for a brand new low price on the eShop. It's 50% off at $12.49 until July 10th. The game looks great, the exploration is quite good, and you got plenty of skills and items to find. To build your character to the style you prefer. It's a solid Metroidvania game that is sure to please fans of the genre, especially for that price. Another excellent Metroidvania is Tales of Iron. This one is going for just $7.49, a brand new low price for it too. Now this game is more challenging. You're going to need to time your attacks and take advantage of openings to deal with the enemies, but it's perfect for those who crave that style, the almost Dark Souls gameplay style. Consider this game to be a hidden gem and one that more people need to check out. So for under $8, it's a good time to do so. One of Wii U's best multiplayer games is also on Switch, and it can be nabbed at a steal of a price. Runbow is just $1.99. This game has a pretty extensive single-player mode too, but the joy is competing in 9-player, yes 9-player multiplayer as you try to stay alive. There's loads of modes, hundreds of levels, and tons of guest characters to play as. At $1.99, it is a must-get. Hades is one of the best roguelikes ever made, and one of the best looking ones too. It's a visual treat. If you have one of those OLED switches, it looks amazing on that screen. As far as the game goes, the gameplay loop is addicting as you gain permanent upgrades and powers to build your character as you discover more of the underworld and the characters within. It's one of Switch's best indie games for sure. It's 50% off at $12.49 until June 26th. If you've been looking to see what Dead Cells is all about, especially considering it has that new Castlevania expansion you can nab, you can get the base game for just 50% off at $12.49. It's one of Switch's best 2D action indie games. It is jam-packed with stuff and has received a ton of free updates in addition to the DLCs on top of an already addicting game. A ton of titles from in games, including lots of classic games, are on sale for huge discounts going for the lowest prices ever. I'm going to go quickly through these as there is a lot of games. Clockwork Aquario is an arcade-style action platformer that is on sale for just $2.99. In my review video, I liked this one a lot, and for classic game fans, I think it's a no-brainer at that price. Two more no-brainers are these two classic Cotton games, Cotton 100% and Panorama Cotton. These are just $2.99 each as well. Heck of a deal for some fun classic shooters. Cotton 100% is more of a classic side-scroller, while Panorama Cotton is a neat shooter that's kinda like Space Harrier. The latest game in the Cotton series, Cotton Fantasy, is fantastic and might be my favorite shooter that came out in the past few years. Tons of replayability and excellent gameplay in this one. It's just $13.99 at its lowest price ever. Shoot 'em up fans, it is a must-own. Check out my video for more details. I'll leave a link to that video down below. The Turrican series is fantastic. There is not a bad game in the bunch. Every game is quite good. If you like running guns and lots of action in your games, then you need to play these games. Turrican Flashback contains Turrican 1, 2, Mega Turrican, and Super Turrican. But if you really want to enjoy these classics, then you must opt for the Anthology collections. They include a ton of neat features that are exclusive in those collections that make these the best way to enjoy these classics. Turrican 1 has Turrican, the Amiga version, Turrican 2, the Amiga version, Super Turrican, Super Turrican Director's Cut, and Mega Turrican Score Attack Edition. Volume 2 has Turrican 3 the Amiga Edition, Mega Turrican Director's Cut, Super Turrican 2, and Super Turrican 1 Score Attack Edition. The Flashback Edition is just under $10, and the Anthology games is just under $20 each. Each collection is at its lowest price ever in the eShop. The Space Invaders Invincible Collection contains 11 Space Invaders games, from arcade classics to modern games, in one collection. This is by far the most complete collection out there for the series. It's on sale at a brand new low price of $19.79 until July 6th. While the other in games are going for brand new lows, the Ninja Savers Return of the Warriors for $7.99 is still a heck of a deal. A remake of the Super Nintendo game with additional content. It's a good game, especially for those who love arcade-style games. I know I've said the phrase no-brainer a few times already, but freaking Ultracore at $1.99 is another one. It's an awesome run-and-gun game for just $2. It's a darn steal. Make sure to pick this one up. It's fun as heck. Umihara, Kawase, BaZooKa, and pardon me if I murdered the name, is an arcade-style game where you are charged with clearing screens of enemies while performing combos with bazookas. It's an easy-to-understand game, but difficult to master, just like any good arcade game. It can be enjoyed in solo play, but it can also be played in up to 4-player multiplayer. It is just $2.99, a brand new low price for the game. The remake of Spelunker, called Spelunker HD Deluxe, has lots of game modes, solo and multiplayer modes, including 6-player online co-op. You can switch between the classic and new modern looks at a touch of a button. I think this is a good game, and for just $4.99, it's a worthy pickup. A ton of Ninja JaJaMaru games came out on the Switch earlier this year via various collections, and they are all discounted at 50% off. A collection of the classic games from the main series can be nabbed for just $7.49, while the newest game in the series, the excellent, great Yokai Battle, can be had for $9.99. If you want them all, you can save even more by buying them in a bundle for $14.99. The 2 classic RPGs in the Lost RPGs collection can be had for $6.49. All these collections are on sale for the first time ever on the eShop, so to see them go for 50% off for the first sale, that is huge. The hidden gem, Kaze and the Wild Masks, is a platformer that takes a lot of nods from platformers from the 90s, including the Donkey Kong Country games. In this game you play as Kaze as you explore 30+ levels while using the power of the masks to fly, sprint, swim, and more. This game just really surprised me with how good it is. For $5, I think it's a heck of a pickup for that price. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is one of Rayman's best adventures, and one of the best 2D platformers to come out in the last decade or so. It's so well designed and crafted, full of fantastic levels, including those amazing music levels, and even has some multiplayer modes for it. It's back on sale for $7.99, a heck of a deal. If you haven't played it yet, make sure to do so. It's one of the best platformers not made by Nintendo. Want a fantastic JRPG for dirt cheap? Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition for $7.99 is the go-to deal. One of the best Tales games in the series, the Definitive Edition adds new content, including 2 new characters and a bunch of unreleased DLC into the package. Oh, and this game runs so much better than the new Tales of Symphonia Remaster does. For $8, you're in for a fantastic adventure. Huntdown is one hell of a run-and-gun game. Loads of non-stop arcade action that can be enjoyed in solo or local co-op play. This game will keep you coming back for more. I love the pixel art in this game. It's incredibly detailed, and the soundtrack is quite good too. For $3.99, it's a heck of a steal. It's absolutely worth getting at that price. If you want a fantastic 3D platformer for cheap, new Super Lucky's Tale is the perfect pickup at its sale price. Well-designed levels, loads of collectibles, and secrets to find, plus charming characters are the highlights of this game. Give the demo on the eShop a go, I'm sure it will hook ya. The $8.99 sale for it is back, and it'll last until June 26. The reverse horror game CARRION is back on sale. The excellent Metroidvania has you being the monster as you grow in power and terrorize humans throughout the facility. It's a neat concept for a game. Not too many games have you playing as the bad guy. It's back on sale for its previous low price of $7.99 until June 26th. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair is back on sale. It's $5.99 until June 25th. This sequel takes the duo on more of a 2D adventure with lots of nods to the Donkey Kong Country series of games. Lots of collectibles, secrets, and challenge. It's quite good and one of my favorite platformers to come out in the past few years. If you like and appreciate this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to click on that subscribe and bell buttons so you can stay up to date with all the latest videos. As I mentioned before, I'll have links to the videos I talked about in this video down below in the comments, so do check that out. And while you are there, feel free to leave a comment on what games you plan on picking up and or what games you plan on playing. Thank you so much for the support as always, and huge thank you to the Patreon and channel members for your support too, with helping me to keep this channel going. That's all from me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.